Hi. Okay, so this is a different type of video than I normally do, and the way that you can tell that is because the camera's in a different place. So that's a little tip to keep it in mind. So what you're watching right now is the first episode of a series that I've been wanting to start for quite a while. Basically, I want to analyze commercials. What makes them work? What makes them not work? And just kind of go through this in a hopefully somewhat informational but also entertaining way. So this is kind of like a pilot episode, if you will. So I'm putting it on my main channel, but depending on how it goes, depending on what you guys think, I might put these on my secondary channel and have this kind of be its own thing. So I'm kind of on the fence about that. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. But I wanted to get this on my main channel so it would get a little bit more exposure, and then I can bring people over to the second channel if this is something that you guys want to see more of. So do make sure to let me know what you think after you watch this video. So let's just jump right in. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at these Sprint commercials. So they've got an ad campaign going right now where they basically have these super weird, cringy, robot humanoid things that are selling Sprint, I guess. So I've picked out two that are really bad, frankly. So the first one that we're going to watch is actually for the Super Bowl 2018. It's called Do the Math and Switch to Sprint. So let's go ahead and watch it.
This is the fastest progress we've seen from artificial intelligence. Evelyn continues to learn at an exponential rate. Only a week ago, I believe...
Doctor, I still don't understand why you have unlimited with Verizon. Why wouldn't you switch all your lines to Sprint?
What?
I've analyzed the data. Sprint's network reliability is less than a 1% difference than Verizon's, yet you choose to pay twice as much.
I never thought of that.
I never thought of that.
Ha.
We are laughing at your expense.
Okay, guys, it wasn't that funny.
You got a dumb face.
So what made you switch?
My coworkers are making fun of me.
Stop paying twice as much for less than a 1% difference.
Okay, so that was kind of the ad that introduced this whole campaign earlier this year, and as you can probably tell, it's a really weak premise. Basically, their whole angle with this is like that there's these artificial intelligence robots, and that apparently the only thing that they care about is your cell phone plan and switching it to Sprint. That seems to be their entire premise for this huge multi-million-dollar, multi-year ad campaign. So this is kind of like the genesis of it. That was like their longer form introduction of all of the different robots that now are taking over your television to go and tell you to buy Sprint. But what happened is there's been kind of a bunch of smaller ads which have different plot lines, if you will. Leaving that one on the table, because that's already a pretty shocking advertisement. The next one that we're going to watch is a more recent one from about August of 2018, and this one's called Evelyn Plays Fortnite. So it's that same robot lady that we just saw, but we take the cringe and we just kind of boost it up a bit.
Whoa, what's going on?
Everyone's playing Fortnite on the new Samsung Galaxy Note 9. It's the fastest Note ever, and is now 50% off release. Everyone's gonna want one from Sprint.
Wait, 50% off?
My analysis confirms this Galaxy Note 9 is perfect for Fortnite.
And you've been practicing on a network built for unlimited.
You know, Evelyn, this is actually a really...
I won.
There it is.
How?
Never underestimate the boogie bomb.
Switch to Sprint and get 50% off a lease on the new Samsung Galaxy Note 9 and get the Galaxy skin free.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
Okay, so this is, I can safely say, one of the worst advertisements I have ever seen in my entire life. Okay, so the first thing that I take issue with is cross-advertising here. So this is pretty common. It's basically where two companies selling something kind of similar will kind of team up and advertise at the same time. So this happens a lot when Marvel movies come out. Like there were these commercials when Ant-Man and the Wasp came out that had like a little mini Hyundai.
Introducing the all-new Hyundai Veloster. Actual size may vary. Marvel Studios' Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Those are, I really don't like when they cross-advertise. But this ad has 3 cross-advertisements. Three cross-advertisements. You got Sprint, the main one, advertising a Galaxy, which is in turn advertising Fortnite. And Fortnite is also then advertising the Galaxy, which the Galaxy is also advertising Sprint and Fortnite. It's too much. It's too much. And you can tell that they're really trying to force this all together. So the first thing that you'll notice when you watch an ad like this is that the dialogue is shocking. It's appallingly ridiculous. No one talks like this.
Everyone's playing Fortnite on the new Samsung Galaxy Note 9. It's the fastest note ever.
I mean, like, when do you ever walk into, even if you go into a store, right? Do you go into, like, the Apple store, the Microsoft store, and they come out and they tell you, the new iPad Pro is now 50% faster on the best 4G network. Although I guess they're not selling a network, but you get the point. No one talks like this. And then you've got, like, discount Dave Franco over here who's like, 50% off? That's crazy.
Wait, 50% off?
Like, that's just not how people act. He's not even, like, a salesperson. He's just some random dude with a backpack standing in the Sprint store. It's so contrived. And then they have this, like, super bizarre transition where they go from awkwardly talking about Sprint to awkwardly talking about Fortnite. And the robot's just like, my analysis confirms that this is perfect for Fortnite.
My analysis confirms this Galaxy Note 9 is perfect for Fortnite.
What the hell is this? It's such a strange way to advertise something. Now, first of all, I am a little bit biased because I think this whole Fortnite craze is completely overblown. But the fact that they're using Fortnite to advertise Sprint and a Galaxy Note 8 is very strange to me, because Fortnite appeals to like kids, right? Like 12, 13-year-old kids. But 12 or 13-year-old kids don't care about their phone bill, and they don't care about a $1,000 smartphone. So it must be advertising to kids to advertise to their parents. That's the only way this would possibly make sense, is having kids be like, oh, Fortnite, it's on the Galaxy on Sprint, and then making their parents do that. But at the same time, this isn't showing on, like, kids shows. It's not going to show a Sprint commercial to kids. This kind of stuff shows during the Super Bowl or on Hulu, and it's just a really bizarre angle to take in advertising, because it doesn't really make any sense. And I mean, this is just 2 of these commercials. There's dozens of them, it feels like. I don't know how many there actually are, but there's certainly too many. Even the first one was more than enough, shall we say. So these need to stop, because every time I see it, I want to take my eyeballs out of my head and shove them into my ears so I can't hear or see the ad. I think that's an appropriate reaction to these. Well, anyway, that does it for this first episode. Let me know down below what you thought of it. Not really sure what I'm gonna do with this idea, but I do have another one made. Well, I'm gonna make it literally right now. You'll see it in a couple days. I'll have the same shirt on, and I think I'll either put that on my main channel or my second channel, depending on what you guys think. But I definitely want to do more of these. Let me know down below what you want me to cover. I can even cover, like, some sort of educational topics about advertising and marketing strategies if you'd like. So let me know what you think about the series. Let me know what you think about this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next video.